Hello everyone, I'm Tarun from Data Science Department. I'm here to explain the Web of Things, security challenges and mechanisms from the human-computer interaction UIUX. Web of Things, security challenges and mechanisms. Introduction to Web of Things. The Web of Things extends traditional Internet of Things by interchanging IoT devices with web technologies. It enables seamless interaction and data exchange between heterogeneous devices through standard web protocols. Understanding the security challenges in WOT is crucial for ensuring trustworthy and reliable systems. Importance of security in WOT, that is Web of Things. Security in Web of Things protects sensitive data transmitted between devices and users. It prevents unauthorized access and potential malicious activities within the network. Ensuring robust security mechanisms is vital for user trust and system integrity. Unique security challenges in WOT. Heterogeneity of devices and protocols complicates unified security management. Limited resources on IoT devices restrict the implementation of traditional security solutions. Dynamic and scalable nature of WOT environments introduces complex security requirements. Here are the IoT security challenges that are lack of physical security, lack of visibility, data privacy, botnet attacks, ransomware. These are the IoT or WT security challenges. Authentication challenges. Verifying the identities of diverse devices and users is a fundamental security concern. Resources constraints make implementing a complex authentication protocols difficult. Lack of standardized authentication methods can lead to vulnerabilities. Here are the authentication challenges that are firmware exploits, hardware tampering, malware injection, zero-day vulnerabilities, denial of service attacks, sensor manipulation, device impersonation, authorization and access control issues. Controlling who can access or modify device data is essential for security. Fine-grained access control mechanisms are often hard to implement across diverse devices. Dynamic environments require flexible and adaptive authorization strategies. These are the strategies for the dynamic environments for authorization. Data security and privacy concerns. Sensitive data transmitted in WOT environments must be protected from eavesdropping. Privacy concerns arise due to extensive data collection and sharing. Secure data storage and transmission mechanisms are necessary to safeguard user privacy. This is the structure or architecture of the data security and privacy concerns from the WOT things to the consumer through the cloud protocol or portal. Communication security challenges. Inter-device communication needs to protected against interception and tampering. Protocols used in WOT may be vulnerable to various network attacks. Ensuring end-to-end security in communication remains a significant challenge. Major WOT security threats are authentication and authorization, tampering attack, eavesdrops, DOS and DDoS attacks, MITM attacks, SSL scripting, interpersonating things, cross-site scripting, authentication, authorization is repeating the device and network vulnerabilities. IoT devices often have limited security features, making them susceptible to attacks. Network vulnerabilities can be exploited to gain unauthorized access. Firmware and software updates are critical for security but are not always reliably implemented. Layers, building blocks, developers applications, these are the vulnerabilities which including the layers of applications composition, sharing, findability, accessibility to the different types of applications and developers. Mechanisms for authentication in WOT. Use of public key infrastructure, that is PKI, provides security device authentication. Lightweight authentication protocols are designed for resource-constrained devices. OAuth 2.0 or 2.0 and OpenID Connect are commonly used for user authentication. Access control mechanisms, so role-based access control RBAC assign permissions based on user roles. Attribute-based access control ABAC considers device and user attributes for authorization. Policy enforcement points are used to dynamically manage access rights. Access control mechanism, that is NIST, defines access control mechanism as a logical component that serves to receive the access request for an object from a subject and decide and enforce the access decision. Subject, user, NPA, access control mechanism, object, file, data, resource, this kind of things. Data encryption techniques, transport layer security, that is TLS, ensures secure communication channels. Symmetry and asymmetry encryption, project data at rest and in transit. Lightweight encryption algorithms are preferred for resource limited devices. How data encryption works: sender, recipient. Plain text message unencrypted, the encrypted message cipher. Plain text message decrypted. Encryption key, which is useful for the sender to recipient. Privacy preservation strategies. Data anonymization techniques help protect user identities. User consent mechanisms ensure transparency in data collection. Privacy by design principle are integrated into WOT system development. Secure Communication Protocols (COAP) over DTLS provides secure communication for constrained devices. MQTT with TLS offers a lightweight pub/sub messaging security solution. Standardized protocol security extensions enhance interoperability. Here are some devices which is used for the communication protocols: ZigBee, MQTT, Cellular, LoRaWAN, Sigfox, NFC, OPC, UA, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, Z-Wave, etc. Firmware and software security. Regular firmware updates patch known security vulnerabilities. Secure boot mechanisms to prevent unauthorized firmware modifications. Device attestation verifies device integrity before communication. Here is the WOT Servient single tenant application script 1. Script 2, this is the structure and firmware and software security things. Intrusion detection and prevention system. Anomaly detection system identifies unusual device behavior. Intrusion prevention systems can automatically block malicious activities. Continuous monitoring is vital for maintaining WOT security. Yeah, continuous monitoring is very useful for the maintenance of the intrusion detection of WOT security. That is Web of Things security. What is an intrusion prevention system? IPS. This is the architecture of flow diagram of the intrusion system. Just go through this for the better understanding. Challenges in implementing security mechanisms. Balancing security with device resource limitations remains complex. Ensuring interoperability among diverse security solutions is difficult. User awareness and proper management are often overlooked. Future directions in WOT security. Development of lightweight yet robust security protocols tailored for the IoT. Integrating of AI and ML for advanced threat detection. Standardization efforts to unify security practices across devices. These are the major WOT security threats. We already discussed this diagram in previous slides. Just go through for the future directions and of Web of Things security. Best practices for securing systems. Implement multi-layered security approaches for comprehensive protection. Educates users and administrators about security threats and mitigation. Regularly update and patch devices and applications. These are the IoT security key recommendations, that are IoT gateway security, developing a secure network, securing cloud API, etc. Conclusion: security challenges in WOT are multifaceted and require holistic solutions. Mechanisms like encryption, authentication, and access control are essential. Continuous research and development are needed to address evolving threats. And there is a difference between WOT and versus IoT. Just go through with the basic difference idea between WOT, Web of Things, and Internet of Things. Thank you. I hope this presentation will give you some knowledge about the Web of Things and challenges and security things of the WOT. Thank you. Thank you for the giving this opportunity. Have a nice day.